And we have begun. I better explain a few things for since it's the first episode. We have here my phone. I will be using this for... Oops. This is going to be awkward. We're going to be using this for like diary entries. So if I say Albuquerque... And if I switch over to the... crap. Then I was going to switch over to diary entry to explain the diary entries. So I will then say the same word again at the beginning of the diary entry, and I will splice the diary entry into the video where it's supposed to go. Thank you. Please tell me that didn't stop. It didn't stop the recording. Good, good, good. Which means I've just recorded myself explaining how the diary entries work. Okay. So, we are playing this game, which I can only hope I'm looking at at the right angle, called Tokaido. Forgive the head movements. I'm using a GoPro for this because it is the only real way I can think of for multiple outdoor locations and a stable camera. This is a very pretty looking game. I've unboxed it, as you can see, and it's kind of gone everywhere in my travels. From the people who made a game about... feeding a giant panda called Takanoko. And as you may, if any of you have played that game, you may notice very similar visuals. We pick a traveler. The game of the game is not only to be the first one to go from one end of the board to the other, but to get the most points on the way there. You get points by... God, I should have checked this before I started recording. By...
No, it has to be on the fly.
Yes, well, this works too. We get this by stopping at various locations, collecting souvenirs, visiting beautiful scenic panoramas. You will get points for every panorama you visit. As you see, the one pointer connects onto the... If I'm holding this high enough, the one pointer connects onto the two pointer, connects onto the three pointer. So if you've seen all those scenes... Whoops, that way around. If you've seen all those scenes, you've got a grand total of 6 points. You get things by going to locations. This is all I've really got so far from reading the rules. We're going to be learning pretty much how to play this on the fly. My guests are the hosts of the podcast Overindulgence, as the Scarecrow stated in his introduction. And God, I hope I'm getting the angles of this camera right.
If not, you're just going to have a really good picture of the can's mother, which isn't too bad.
Yep, I better keep it. How is my angle? Oh, I'm getting a good view of the board, but it's pretty small. I should probably turn that off. Ah, well. So, the aim of First Person Gamer is to go out, play new games, in new locations with new people, because I like playing new games, and nobody back home likes playing new games. They like playing the same old games every week. So, yeah.
Look, how many games have you
Well,
gone into?
I sent somebody a list of how many games I have.
The list that I saw was absolutely massive.
I have a bad habit of impulse purchasing whenever I go through Canberra. I'll get bored, I'll wander around the shop and ooh, that looks fun. Ooh, that looks good.
What's the best game that you
Couldn't really say. The standoff one, the other one we were looking at was Kill Dr. Lucky. That one's a lot of fun. You got to move the thing around, try not to have any witnesses, and try and kill an old guy. All good things in life. And whenever you try and explain that to somebody who doesn't know a diddly squat about the game, they just give you the strangest look.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Especially when you try and tell them it's a family game about trying to kill an old guy in a blacked out house.
The look on your face, Greg. This is a family game?
I can pull out... Yeah, I'm not going to pull out the board because I might use that one in a future episode, so I'll keep that one from showing too much of that now. I might show you later, okay? And
hey, I'm the old dude.
I don't know, I might be a bit...
Nah.
29.
30.
Alright, you beat me.
So I am the old dude.
Yeah, you're the old dude.
That's alright. I think the only podcast I've ever been on was Point B, where the host has got 5 years on me. Yeah,
Yeah.
5 years. I thought he was 32, 33.
So we're just lining up all the little cards with the matching pictures. These ones I used as awards. I understand that if you get so many things, you get these as trophies at the end of the game. We're going to have another look through the rules before we start, obviously. These ones are foods. When you get to the various inns, you have to stop and wait for everyone to catch up with you. But the first person there draws one more card than there are players. So 4 players, so you draw 5 cards. And you look at what you got here, dango, nigirimeshi, and they've all got different little prices on them. Yeah, we're going to have some fun pronouncing, especially look at some of these characters' names. Hiroshige, Chubei, Kinko, Satsuki, Umagai, Hirotada. We're going to have a lot of fun pronunciation in this game. Okay, I picked the bad 6 because these are all the same price, and all the values are the same, but like some foods are cost $2, some foods cost $3. So basically, first person to the inn gets first preference of what food. But if you rush, you're not going to go to all the little stops you can get, collect all the little intermediary points. That said,
so you can lose in the element later on.
as I understand the rules, most of the scoring is done as it goes. When you get your first bit of scenery, which is worth 1 point, you get 1 point then and there. It's not all tallied up at the end of the game, although you can check what you've got so far and make a tally as we go. Yeah. So, yes, it was all neatly packed when I put it away. I was actually impressed by how much space the box has, but I think that's part of my problem. Is because it has more space. I mean, I've got the Lords of Waterdeep one at home, and you really got to squeeze some of those pieces into their slots, and even then they don't all fit properly.
Oh, so they just go everywhere, or you just...
So, because they're smashed in, they don't move much in transit. And I'm shaking the camera around, which is probably not good.
That's right, image stabilization. Yeah, come on, you've seen our camera.
True, but you don't try and make a half to an hour show based purely on your camera work.
Wait till it packs my quick go for a minute.
I thought you were doing chest. Chest is probably more stable.
I think you'll probably do head, because Griff doesn't like to be objectified with people staring at his chest. As lovely as it is. And mostly hairless.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly hairless. There's 3 hairs that keep getting away.
Now, everybody picks a colour. There's another one in here somewhere, because it's a 5-player game at most. Green for Griff.
I'll
For
go
8.
grey.
Grey for the Crow, and I will go gold. And do we pick, or do we get assigned a person? Because each person has a little advantage.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, Hiroshige the artist. When Hiroshige arrives at each of the 3 intermediary inns, he takes a free panorama card of his choice. Chubei the messenger. When Chubei arrives at each of the 3 intermediary inns, he gets a free encounter card, which I don't know what to do yet. Kinko the Kinko the Ronin. Each meal purchased by Kinko costs $1 less, so a $1 meal would be free for him. Yoshiyasu the functionary. During each encounter, he draws 2 encounter cards, keeps the one he wishes, and then gets rid of the other one. Satsuki the orphan gets a free meal at random. So I'm guessing, you have them face down, you shuffle them. You know how the first person at the end draws 5?
Yes.
She gets one of those randomly for free. Or she can instead purchase it. If she doesn't like the meal that she's given for free, she can purchase another one. So they're given all the meals have 6. I'm not quite sure. Oh, I think there's something about you can only have one of each kind of meal. I'm not sure. I'll have to look at it. Mitsukuni the old man earns 1 additional point for each hot spring card, and as I'm saying this, I'm probably going to take photos of them when I get home and I'll put the cards up on the as I'm doing the announcement. Mitsukuni the old man gets 1 additional points for each hot spring he visits, because he just loves soaking in nice hot water and gets extra points for that. Well, only if it's mixed. Only if it's mixed. Sasayako. Sasayako the geisha. Sadly, there's not that many mixed places anymore, I've looked. Sasayako the geisha. In the village, if Sasayako purchases at least 2 souvenir cards, she gets the cheapest souvenir for free. I'll explain how souvenirs work. They basically form sets that run until you get a duplicate, and once you get the longer the set, the more each card in the set becomes worth.
Okay.
Once you get a duplicate, you start back from 1 again.
Ah.
So you get a clothing, a fan, a sort of local delicacy or whatever. So that's 1, 3, 5, I think. But then if you get another clothing again, that clothing's only worth 1.
Oh,
And
okay.
Hirotada the priest. Each time he stops at a temple, Hirotada can take 1 coin from the bank and donate it to the temple. He gets a point for that coin that he donated, as well as the 1, 2, or 3 coins he can personally choose to donate to the temple. Umagai the street entertainer earns 1 point and 1 coin for each encounter before the effects of the drawn encounter card are applied. So whenever she takes an encounter, she gets a free point and coin regardless. I think. But then again, I suppose encounters can probably be bad as well. Zen Imon the merchant, the last character, once per village, can purchase 1 souvenir for 1 coin instead of the full price. So here's the little sheet, if any of you want to look over that while choosing your character. I better actually make sure the characters are chosen, not meant to be just distributed. Hey, if you want to do that instead. Never had a chance to play that one. Shuffle the whole thing.
Actually, yes.
Yes?
Are you interested in it?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Alright, we'll give this one a first. Mega Hitler. Is that a card against humanity expansion, is it? Place the 7 resulting. Each player selects a traveler piece and the correspondingly marked colored marker, and no, that's not the one. Oh, no.
While walking down the paths, he randomly
fell
walks
over
into trees.
because he has a bucket on his head.
It doesn't say. So, I guess we choose. So, I better say what that does. That basically implies the effect. That shows how much money you start off with.
Ah, okay, cool.
The 7, so you'd start off with 7 coins. So, 1, 2,
You rich, son?
7. Like Afro Samurai in the second movie. But what's the effect? Remember we just... Ah, yeah. So you said you had a 9 coin starter. So $9 for 8. Turn, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, and I better put the these are your little character markers. Yeah, I'll start off at the first inn down in Tokaido. So what we'll do to make this fair,
That's a character marker.
that shows which is your character marker.
Oh, it goes in the hole.
So what we'll do to make this fair, if that's okay with you gentlemen or lady, is that we'll just sort of randomize who comes out, so we randomize who goes first. So, pick a hand.
Left.
Okay.
I meant my left. No.
Pick a hand. Who's going first?
Left.
Green is going first. It's kind of like golf in that, pick a hand. Gray goes next. Crow.
Left.
And that would be me. So, now how this game works is it's kind of like golf. Whoever's furthest back on the board goes next. You can move to any unoccupied space. So you can, if you want, jump straight to the next inn. But if you do that, you're going to miss out on all the points along the way. But you do get first dibs on the inn. Again, this is all from a hasty reading I did at like 8 o'clock at night in the middle of Glebe Park.
Posting this on the internet, trust me, people will tell you if you're wrong.
And
They
these-
tell us.
These are little scoring markers. Oh yeah, feedback. That'll keep
Yeah.
the people.
Feedback's the one thing you hate most in the world.
Okay, food. I'm gonna go with Umagai for the free point and free thing whenever I get an encounter. And I get $5.
Yeah, and I get 6, I think.
Oh, yep. I've got no idea what I'm doing either. 6.
Ah, thank you.
Okay. So then the rest of the money is just sort of sit there as the bank. And I better get out the rules again. So, in Tokaido, the player whose traveller is furthest behind on the road is the player who takes the next turn. So, the I better double check this. Double space. Yeah, okay. Double spaces are only used in games with 4 or 5 places, so places like that and that, again I hope the camera is looking where I'm pointing, can hold 2 people, but only in a 4 to 5 player game like we have. When playing with...
So say these 2 people, one person
goes there, the second person will go... When a traveller lands on double space, he must occupy the space on the road. A traveller who arrives after him goes to the secondary space.
Alright, so that person would go there.
The second space is considered further on the road. So in other words, in that situation, green would go.
Okay. Alright.
That's the second.
Oh, no. First, second.
Okay, cool.
That space tells you what each space is.
Alright, cool.
So, the village, the first space on the board,
Yeah.
is the village. The player draws the first 3 souvenir cards from the pile, which is this one, and places them face up in front of him. You can then purchase one or more of these cards by paying the price indicated on the card. I'll just pick one at random here to show the camera by flipping it the right way up. See, this one's Ocha. Oka, I hope I'm pronouncing that. I pronounce it 2 ways, no I'm pronouncing it right. 1357. I'll explain how that works in a minute, but this one's worth $2. Unless, no, I already did explain that kind of earlier. So you can purchase one or more of those cards by paying the price, and any ones you do not purchase go face down at the bottom of the souvenir pile for when they go back through again. So, yes. I'm trying to find where it says what the types of souvenirs are. There are 4 different types of souvenirs as indicated by this little symbol at the bottom. Show the, so that one's a little statue sort of thing. This one's a food. That one looks like a fan. And the other one I think is clothing. Yeah, like the yukata. So for the first, these form in sets. So the first one is Oka. That's worth 1 point because it's the first one in the set. And you can only have 1 card of each type in the set. So if the second one is the Haori, that's different than the Oka. So it's the second card in the set. So it's worth 3 points. But if the next card I get, if I'm only offered a bunch of foods, so I get the Kamaboko, that goes right back down to 1 point again, because that's the start of a new set.
Okay. The idea being to try and get an entire set.
Various different sets. The more diversity, the more points. Okay, so that's basic explanation of what the village does. I'm just going to rush through this and we'll just sort of argue it out when we get to the spaces on the board.
Yep.
Next up is the farms, and again I hope I'm looking at the right spot here, which is that one. Player takes 3 coins from the bank and adds them to, from the reserve and adds them to his bank. Okay. There is no limit to the number of coins you can hold. Next you have Panorama. This has one of 3 different symbols. I think that one's one of them. That one's one of them. And the other one looks kind of like an ocean. Ah, there. When you land on one of those, you take the next one of the Panorama cards. See, they're numbered. They're not sorted because they all kind of went all over the place in my thing.
Yep.
And so if you land on the mountain, you'll take the first Panorama card. Then if you hit the mountains again, you take Panorama card number 2. And that gets you 1 point, 2 points, 3 points. Now, different types of panorama have different lengths. You can only collect 1 set of each panorama. So if once you've got all of the, it's not mountains. There's a word for it. I can't remember it.
Rice paddies, fields.
Yeah. Ah, paddy. Yes, you're right. Paddy.
Oh,
So once you have a full set of paddies, you can no longer stop on the paddy squares. Okay, so the next one is hot springs. The player takes a hot spring card from the pile, adds it to his collection. These cards are worth 2 or 3 points, unless you happen to be the old guy, who gets a bonus point.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Creepy old man.
Of course you're the old guy.
Oh.
And then there is the temple. The player donates 1, 2, or 3 coins, placing them on the temple section of the board matching his color. There we are. The player immediately gets 1 point for each donated coin. A traveler who stops on a temple space must donate at least 1 coin as an offering. So if you land on a temple, you have to donate at least 1, assuming you have any left. I guess if you don't have any left, you can't stop there. Probably.
Fuck you.
Okay, so I think
Where's my envelopes?
second last type is encounters, which is this nice pink one here. When you hit an encounter, the player reveals a top card of the encounter pile and applies the effect. These effects are listed below. Oh no, sorry, I shouldn't have read that part because it's not going to be showing you the list.
Is one of the effects diary?
Oh, could be. I don't know. After carrying out an effect, the player adds the card to their collection. So once you've done that, I suppose the effect could possibly hit all of us depending on what it is, but then you keep the card.
Nuclear meltdown.
And I might leave the description of what the effects do until we... No, this is sort of taking place, well, a couple of centuries ago, I think, so we'll probably save from any nukes. Tsunamis could be a problem. The inns are special spaces. These are little checkpoints along the game. First, when you reach an inn, you have to wait for everybody else to catch up, which is fair enough because you have to stop there, and the person who goes next is the person who's coming last, so it makes perfect sense. Now, the first person at the inn, you can choose to buy a meal. You draw as many cards plus 1 as the right number of players. Look at these cards without showing them to anybody else. Purchase the meal card of your choice by paying how much it costs, and then you add the meal card to your collection. Each meal card is worth 6 points. You get those points at the time you purchase the card, and a traveler cannot take the same meal twice during their game. A player can never purchase more than 1 meal card in an inn. A traveler is never obliged to purchase a meal. So if you don't want to splash out the 6 at the inn, I mean, you're stopping at villages and hot springs. They're going to serve you some food here or there, I'm sure.
Yeah,
so, we're ready to get started?
Yeah.
Crow, you're first out of the inn.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, no, Griff, you're first out of the inn.
Oh shit. So I just choose where I want to go.
Pretty much any empty space, up to or including the first inn. Oh yes, and if you're the first one to complete a panorama, you get one of these little victory cards with the panorama on it for an extra 3 points. So if we all collect paddies, but Crow finishes his first, he gets the extra 3 points.
Where's Manhattan Post?
Here.
So you get a number 1 thingy, which gets you a move yourself up a point on the victory board.
Damn. Who's coming first now?
And Grey, who's Grey? Crow, you're next.
Alright.
Falling over yourself, you're next.
Indeed I am.
So,
My old legs.
there are a few little bonus point things at the end of the game for getting the most meals, the most encounters, the most souvenirs,
Like Mario Party.
the most...
Most stars collected, most coins collected.
More or
most
less.
player ever.
Alright.
I might actually rotate myself around here so I got a straight on look at the board.
Yeah, yeah.
It's going to be hard enough for them to see, and it's going to be a bit small for the audience anyway, so I can at least have it the right way up for them. So Griff,
Hi.
what did you think of the Dragon Ball movie?
I loved it.
So Crow has got himself a 1 point... No, he's in the hot spring.
Damn right I am.
Damn. Now your character has an ability in the hot spring.
I forgot about it.
Direction. Viagra.
You get 1 additional points for each hot spring and each achievement card. So,
He's dead.
I hope the mic picked that up. Monkey hand job is what they said.
monkey hand job shall be recorded. So, for landing on a hot spring, you take a hot spring card. You get 2 points, plus you get another point because of your character ability.
Sweet.
Also, you get bonus points for the achievements upon. That's your character's second one. So if you get that one or this one and that one, it's worth an extra point for you.
Okay, cool.
So, who's that? Oh, me. Well, I'm going to go and get a souvenir. I got a lot of money. Well, a little money. I've actually probably got the least money. And I did not pick up. Wait, don't I get a choice? I get like. No, I'm doing this wrong already. Great. I'm the person hosting the show, and I'm the one who's making the biggest cock-ups. That works.
Hey, you listen to our podcast, right?
You don't usually make that many cock-ups. You normally just sit back quietly and let your co-hosts cock up all over each other.
The magic of editing.
Yeah. Griff's been there, he can attest.
Oh yes, I get to draw free cards, purchase as many or as few as I choose. So I can get a Jubako, which is like a kind of little statue thing. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
There is a term. I saw it in there before. I just can't remember what it is. I can get a yukata, which is a clothing for $2, or I can get a gofu, which is a.
You can buy Jakarta or
You
Goku.
get a Super Saiyan God.
Super Saiyan Goku.
Okay then, Griff.
Yeah.
Since you brought it up.
You get me
2, 4, 5. I will spend all of my money and get all 3 of those, which gets me 9 points.
Jakarta, a key.
A yukata, a gofu, and a Chewbacca.
Goku.
I am well aware I am mispronouncing half of this stuff. Anyway, what did you think of the Dragon Ball Z movie?
I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? What was the entire view behind the movie? Like,
A very bored god of destruction wants somebody to play with. Nobody is good enough.
There was a prophecy that there'd be a God with us in 39 years.
Well, prophecy / dream.
a dream.
And so he goes, he's like, where's the God? And they're like, I don't know.
What the hell is a Super Saiyan card?
But the best thing is, Shenron's even scared of him. He's like, oh shit, this guy's here.
Oh my god, he's here! My lord!
He's just like,
I just
suck.
like the idea of. I just want the Dragon Ball Z Bridge version of Shenron. Like,
Oh, he does that with Mr. Popo.
Yeah.
Oh, it is you, my master. Is it time to destroy this world?
not yet.
Got it. So you can move to any open space. Oh yes, you get to take 2 and pick which one you want, yeah. I gotta stop at a farm soon.
Oh, I just realized what the card
Well, discard 1. Okay, so I'm just going, since they're both the same, I'll just give them a good view. You got Miko, which I think means you can donate to the temple, yes. The Shinto priest. The player immediately takes 1 coin from the bank and places it as an offering in the temple in the area corresponding to his color, or her color in this case.
Look, comprehension. Griff. Comprehension.
So the bank in this game is actually what you have. The money that I would usually call the bank is called a reserve. So you take 1 of your dollars and you put it there, so you get yourself a point for that. No. At the end of the game, whoever has the most points gets 10. Whoever has the second most coins in their individual banks. So if you donate a buttload of money, you'll have 10 points, extra points at the end of the game. This is getting a little bit higgledy-piggledy, isn't it? All the better! All the better! Okay, so, who's furthest back? Me, I'm furthest back. I have no money, so I can't stop at the temple. Okay, so I can go for a souvenir. I can get $3. I am broke. No point going to the village because I'm broke. No point going to the temple because I'm broke. What the hell was that?
So I'm just thinking this more in relative terminology.
I can go
This
here and get money.
essentially-
Well, best guess is
No, sorry.
you do some work and get paid.
This is the Green Army,
Green Army?
the direct climate action policy of the coalition government.
Well, I'm going to go here and I'm going to take my first little panorama card. Assuming I can find where number 1 went. Ah, there we are, number 1. And, oh, look, isn't that pretty? Some nice mountains. Oh, I get a point for taking panorama.
Hold on, you're not gold. Oh, yes, you are. Sorry.
Nobody else wanted it. I'm a golden dancing girl.
I'm gonna go with C.
Alright,
So you take 3 cards.
I thought that was your.
No. You take 3 cards. You can choose to buy as many or as few being 0, many being free, as you want. And they are... Oh, they're not all the same.
Oh, they are.
So that'll be... Oh, it'd still be worth like 4, 5 points for you to do it. But so the one you don't want goes to the bottom of the deck.
Sure, I'm fine.
So that'll cost you $3.
Bitch, money pulling all out of my pockets.
And I'll put that in the reserve over
Make it
here.
free.
And you get 4 points for that. So, give yourself up for. Oops, it daisies.
Grip!
Well, let's see. You can join the crow in the hot spring. You can
Yeah,
join
that's
me
it.
at the mountains.
Lucky hand jobs. Go for husband.
That's going to be a recurring theme. So yeah, you did like we got distracted. You did like so yeah, the DBZ movie, yes.
Yeah, it was great. It was good because it wasn't just a dude eating the plot, he was doing the job.
Well, it wasn't so much doing his job. He
His
was
job
bored.
to destroy.
Doing something.
His job was to destroy.
Okay, can I ask this question though? How many kind of messes, maces, or
Oh, wait.
Number 2.
whatever it was, the kind of
Number 1.
the open
This is the
planes
first one.
that they usually use for the background.
They went
How
through
many-
every single one of them in a 2-minute bloody bang.
No, actually the 3D actually worked pretty well when you're
3D
speeding
was
past
3D.
it. Well, kind of. Some of it was like 3D CG sort of stuff. Not full 3D, just looked 3D. Like
So kind of like Futurama, the
Yeah.
sequences where
Yeah.
like Planet Express.
yeah,
shit would go
but
past.
because they're just punching each other through them so quickly, it's just sort of blowing past. You're just sort of getting the impression of them, which
Oh, okay.
so it works. Who's great? Crow.
All right. Can I just stay here?
No.
No.
Wait,
You can get a free.
do I get 1 point for that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go.
$3 from the farm.
Yep.
Here's the free next bit. So,
Racking up.
Griff.
So because they're married, does that mean that his money is mine and mine is his as well?
So you reckon
That's all he wants.
Yoshiyasu married
I'm Yoshi.
Mitsukuni? I don't
She's
think he
after
looks
him
like
for
his
his
type.
money.
Alright. So wait, if I go for this now, what happens if I get a 3?
Nothing happens if you go free.
Oh, then what was I doing?
You've got to get all the ones of a certain panorama.
Yeah, I'm just saying that it's like his
It is his turn.
Yeah, 'cause I'm
Furthest from the road is counted furthest back. Yeah, no. You got to get a whole collection of all of the things. So like, there's 3 different.
So that is 2 different collections.
Yeah.
I thought I was doing good. Turns out I wasn't. Now get the purple dude.
And your ability is your meals are $1 cheaper. That's right.
Yeah, I get 3 points. And then I hold on to this.
Yep. Because there's a reward at the end of the game. I'll just show them. Kuja gives you 3 points. Whoever has the most of the cards gets an extra 3 points at the end of the
Does
game.
that count points?
No, just money.
Oh, so I just cash. You saw 2 points, right?
Hey, use money to buy points. Okay, my turn.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna stand my dude up.
And I'm going to join you on the farm.
I'm gonna run with this shit.
Motherfuckers don't know about my cash.
Now,
Alright.
the reason I was going to go with the Dr. Lucky one is it's a very easy game to learn, but when you get a good number of people, because of the fact that you've got to keep out of sight of the other players, it gets really hard at some stages.
How do you keep out of sight?
Well,
Players?
it's no, this is not Nuns on the Run. This is a different kind of keeping out of sight. That's actually a good one. Most all the players in Nuns on the Run keep part.
Nuns on the run.
Yeah, it's about a bunch of novices trying to sneak out of the rooms at night.
I didn't see that on the list. If I saw that,
It was there.
was it nuns on the
It
run?
was there. I wasn't sure how well it had filmed, but it was there.
Nuns on a run or nuns on a run?
Nuns on the Run.
On the run. From the purple.
So
On
you've
the
got
run.
you
Oh,
got
okay. I
you
thought
got
it
2
was-
senior nuns patrolling the area, they can only move in select routes, and they're controlled by one player. Every other player controls a novice, who nothing they do, unless they are about to be caught, shows up on the board. So they go, I am choosing this method of transportation, walking, running, sneaking, which each makes a different amount of noise. You don't get out that, you don't get beyond the property.
Hit the club's gonna get me some ice.
And you write down where you are. So the person who's playing the guards has to catch as many novices, or at least the one novice the same amount of time as there are players.
Okay.
But the thing is, the nuns can run faster than novices. So you're not going to flat out outrun them if they spot you. You've got to try and duck around, hide behind corners, get out of their line of sight. Yeah, if the nun goes in line of sight of you, if it's a straight line view, if you're in the garden, she's in the garden, she can see you, your piece appears on the board.
Right.
And then you can try and move away from her, but you do leave a little thing saying, this is where she last saw me.
So it's like
This
it's a
is
calling
like-
card going suck bitches.
No.
This is basically like the gameplay mechanic behind Splinter Cell. No, not Blacklist. Conviction, where
Yeah.
they could see you where you last saw her.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of cool.
They're like little
And the-
selfish ghosts.
Except the nuns have to stay on pre-declared paths unless they see someone.
And then they just pocket hot foot it.
Yeah, they can go anywhere they want
$6 million
until
man
they
down the
lose you.
street.
Until they lose you. It's a good game. I'm not sure how to record because most of it's actually happening. I suppose ample use of the diary section. This is where I am. This is where I am. But
Everyone to go on their chest.
anyway, who is next?
I think
Me.
Orange person.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well, I'm going to go here.
to the temple.
I'm going to.
Temple of Death.
No, I'm not going to go to the temple because I'm too close to the inn and I don't have much money. So I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go and take a nice little trip to the ocean. I could have done Down by the Sea from Sweeney Todd.
Another round of monkey hand drops.
So that gets you
Another 3.
4.
Oh, yes,
Oh, I didn't take my one for the stopping
Oh
at the
yeah, we're doing points.
There we go. You don't even.
I'm comparing out locations.
I'm getting a headache from the head strap. Let's see if we can find you a number 1. The ocean's the one of the one with the 5 spaces.
Oh, okay, so it's.
So potentially many more points, but it's harder to get. So it's like 6. So did you take your point? Griff? Oh wait, there's a mountain there that we get you a mountain card. Okay. So Griff,
I'm just going to stick to these.
draw 5 of these. So do we have 2 points if we went to the mountain. But being the first person in the inn gives him an advantage.
Exactly. All I want to do is go to a temple and bank my dollars. So how does it work again?
You get pick one of those,
Do they have to be
purchase.
5 different cards?
No, you draw 5 cards.
Cool.
You get first dibs.
What if 3 of them are the same?
Well, then you only buy one. You can only buy one of the meals. You don't have to buy any of the meals, but
And by what would be 6 meals?
that's 6 points. Whatever meal you get, I would probably buy the meal that isn't there 3 times, because you cannot buy the same meal twice.
Oh, cool.
So the meal that's there 3 times is less likely to show up again later.
Well, they don't like soup.
Oh, wait a minute, that's actually probably a good reason to buy the one that shows up 3 times. Oh, I don't know.
In one shot.
Plus, there's also the different prices for the same
I
value.
am a fan of the year, but I don't like rice. I love rice, actually. I'm going to go for the one that's year.
I'm not a fan of rice bowls, but I don't like rice.
Yeah, I like
They'll just reserve over here.
So what do I do with
That
this then?
seems like that.
Where do these go?
They get put off to the side because that's where we're going to pick from in a second when we get there.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yeah, you get first dibs,
Cool.
and what you don't want, we get a shot
So
at.
I go through 6 points as well.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So I just hold on to this.
That is your food.
So purple.
I'm ready.
Ooh.
Alright.
So you get to look through these. Pick the one you want.
Soup, soup, soup. Rice ball.
Strategy would probably say the cheapest one, but you know haven't played enough of this game to actually work out
I
the
went the
strategy.
most expensive.
Okay.
I went with the sticky.
Ew. Expensive tastes. So
I went with the sticky rice. I can throw it for breakfast.
so you get 6 points.
I got kebabs. So
I'm
I'm
hungry.
It's kebabs with
Oh well, we can't have that.
bamboo.
But before I go there, I'm gonna stop by the mountains. Oh dear. I should have really checked this box before leaving the hotel this morning. But oh well. I'm gonna.
Don't worry, this ain't broken.
Yeah.
So
I get orders here all in.
gold.
Second hand.
Oh, it's my turn again. That's me.
Yes.
Oops. Oh, I didn't take my point. And no, there's only one hot spring spot, so I got to go to the end.
Yep. Fuck off. The monkeys are servicing
So, do
me.
you want soup, soup, soup?
I will take miso shiri. Miso shiri? Shiru. $1 and 6 points.
You feel different. You don't want to be real.
Really classic.
Well. Do I take the 6-pointer or the 6-pointer?
Oh, they're all 6 pointers. It's just some cost more, some cost less.
Yeah, 'cause someone's needing
And I'm kind of.
Alright. That can go back wherever the hell.
I'm pretty sure the ones we don't pick go on the bottom of the pile.
Wait, what's this one?
There's my
There's
dollar.
a space here.
Okay, maybe that's where the ones we don't pick come in and go.
Is that like leftovers?
Ba-ba-da-ba,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
used
double
for
food.
eating food.
Maybe it's maybe.
It doesn't say what you do with the oh no, here we are. Place unpurchased meal cards on the bottom of the appropriate pile.
Recycled food.
So I got no idea what that square's for.
Meals on wheels.
Sure, feel free. So, as
This one
first
now.
in,
So
first
in,
out.
first out.
You're not gonna
Wait.
go to the seat?
No, no bank.
Remember, you can only donate 3 at a time.
3. Oh, I was gonna go.
Very technical.
Oh, Griff,
Hey.
here's one of your dollars back.
Why?
'Cause-
Oh yeah, I pay less money.
So you get 3 points.
But I can only put $3 in there.
Griff,
Yes.
did you take your 6 points when you bought your meal?
No.
So, 15 points for Griff now. Because
Oh, 'cause
you're
I get
free for the
$3.
banking.
Alright,
So-
Beck.
Eight's next.
Can I pick this guy up? You know what's good? My cat's taller than you.
Do you have any yet? So, number 2 I'm looking for. There it is.
I'm gonna make this now. You probably make better decisions than that.
I don't know. All these decisions based around you might have lost too much of that stuff.
So who's next?
Lee, you're up.
Me, I'm next. Just getting a eagle view of the... Well, I'm going to go to the farm because I got no money again. Well, I got little money, but not enough money. I want more money.
You get a bank bill and you get a get going.
So, crow last in, last out.
I think I shall go.
Don't want to get money at the farm? Just going to get a... You don't have one of those yet, do you? So you get 1 point? I'm holding my lead. 8. So, Griff, we mentioned this before you showed up.
Yes.
You ever heard of Banana Man?
Banana what?
Banana Man.
A cartoon? No. As in like Brian
child.
from Family Guy.
No.
I can't go to the farm because you guys want money. I'm trying to hustle here.
You can go to that.
Aren't you on the Oh no, you went to the temple, didn't you? Well, you can go and get some nice scenic photographs of the patties for 2 points. So don't forget to take your points. You only took 1 point. Yeah, each card's worth more than the last until you complete the set. So if you get one more, you finish the farms.
That's the plan.
Which Mr. Crow probably doesn't want because that'll give you an award, which Mr. Crow gets bonus points for getting an awards. So, 8, you're last. Take 2. Get to do with it. Are they the same again?
Miniman try. Miniman try. Oh, really? Yeah.
Throw it 3 points or $3. $3.
Well, you've got a big part of money in front of you.
I'm trying not to be racist here, okay? You can try the same thing as well.
Nah.
Isn't that whole $3 thing a more Chinese racism than a Japanese racism?
Yeah.
One of
We're
my
just being
friends,
ignorant and racist at the same
one of
time.
my friends yesterday went, I enjoy all Asians, except for the Chinese. They have fucked up faces. And I'm just like, what?
Jesus Christ.
And then I went to Dragon Ball Z, and that was fun. And there was a
Did they go to Dragon Ball Z?
no way. Some dude thought it was smart to leave halfway through the movie and go get some more popcorn. Two guys just came in and just stole his seats. He's like, what the fuck was it?
On the floor.
Like a bitch.
We were like right at the back. You had to go
Was
right
your
down.
cinema full?
Like two or three seats.
No, I've already got number 1. I want number 2. Yeah. They sold out that one pretty quickly.
It's on again today in the valley.
Yeah, in the valley. Shit, I missed out. I had to go to Portside to watch it.
Rip! Still one of the greatest moments of videos ever.
So I can't go back.
No, you can go to the mountains. You can get an event.
I'd like to go to the mountain.
Do you have any mountains? Yes, so we're after number 2.
Yeah.
I've really got to solve these cards before we play it again.
Just out.
Given that I don't know what kind of audience I'm going to get yet, I might have to consider actually censoring out the F words. Oh, well, we'll see.
Age appropriate.
That's it with the racism in there.
Yeah.
Could be a lost cause already.
Should do cut.
Well, I've already promised Scarecrow.
Just superimpose boobs.
I've already promised Scarecrow the raw a copy of the.
Raw footage.
Well, I obviously can't get the stuff off my phone until I get home and get to the iTunes, but. So I have to pinch that seat instead of this seat. I don't feel safe on this seat.
Yeah.
Weight limit exceeded.
So, what's that black thing? Is that a fire?
Oh, good. It's black fire. Oh.
So you got frog ponds through the fire pit. Cool.
5 hits each there.
Temple time.
Just hear me like up every time.
Grip again. I'm just taking my time with this.
You know, an accountant might give you money. And it'll give. No, it won't give Crow's. Crow's not moving off that temple.
Yep. Which that means.
Pretty much anyone in front of
I
you
get one
is
of these,
permanently blocking you.
One of these.
Yeah. 8 gets 2 because it's her ability.
I get a C.
Oh, this is a higher angle too. This is
I get a C thing.
You get a. But is it just that one, or is it one of your choice?
I'd say I just go number 1 because I don't have anything.
Anabato the guide, if it's not yet started. If you have not yet started, okay, it's got to be the depicted panorama.
Yeah.
So do you have any C's? No, you don't have any C's.
I didn't want any C's. Now I got
Well, you got one now.
Now you got C.
Suck it.
So I'm guessing there's a bunch of those with different symbols on them.
Yeah, so this goes in the...
You keep it.
I keep it.
because you remember there's some that give you.
And so I get a point for that, and I get just 1 point.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one who gets points off of just plain old having events.
Why did I choose Buckethead? Oh yeah, free food.
I chose that one just so I could abuse the whole events thing, and I haven't got an event yet.
I just realised I can get the cheapest food and not pay money for it. I'm gonna hustle this. So
First into every inn.
Mr. $2 Yakitori.
Alright, goals up next, I think.
Yep. I was wondering which one you were referencing. It could have either been that, or it could have been when I sent in those 20 odd Twitter questions.
They were fun.
I was bored, it was raining.
I sat there. I was trying to work.
I think my
phone
face.
just on the side on a hard tail was going.
I think my favourite one was, you're about to unleash a kaiju-style monster to destroy mankind, but to fuck with the military, you're making it like a giant plush animal. What animal?
That giant IKEA snake.
I want to have.
Look at these two.
You know those Japanese style games where they have like they talk to each other, but they're like sex games, where like the girl will be like, "What do you like?" and get the wrong answer, and he goes, "I'm not going to talk to you." Have that, but like the Pacific Rim. So like robots talk to each other, and then it turns out it's just like Kaiju. I haven't thought it through that much. So what are you doing?
Oh god, that's not my turn, it's Crow. Crow's gold.
No.
I'm gold! Oh shit! I've been waiting for somebody who isn't gold.
Crow's old.
Crow-
Gold.
Crow's silver. Right. Okay.
Silver fox.
Okay, I could go to the hot spring. I can go to the mountain. Is that your mountain card? I hope that's your mountain card.
No, that's your mountain card.
Oops. I got 2 number ones. So should I swap that in for number 3?
Are you trying to cheat right now?
No! I'm cutting myself out of 2 points if I've done what I look. That's why I said I was hoping that was Crows. Because if it wasn't Crows, I kind of conned myself out of 2 points.
Oh, I caught up with points.
So I'm going to swap this for number 3 if it is mine. Because I should have taken it instead of that one. Which actually makes me reconsider what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump to the mountain while somebody else snatches it. And get my final mountain card.
Wait, there's only 4?
So I may get the 2 points for that, 2 points I wrote myself off before. 4 points for
No, it's only 4.
the new mountain card. And, do I get... Panorama achievement cards. Free cards given during travel to Rito.
Just gonna point at these and stuff.
Okay, so because I'm the first person to complete the mountain, I get this for another 3 points. I roar ahead. Here's hoping when reviewing the episode I don't find out that's Crow's mountain card.
I just wish Crow would move. What's this?
Well, Crow can't move.
What's this?
That's the thing. If they're in front of you, they're staying put.
The hot springs.
What's the hot springs do?
You get a card, you get whatever points are on the card. Unless you're Crow, in which case you get whatever points are on the card plus 1.
2 points. And then what happens with this?
You keep it.
I keep this one as well.
Yeah, because like I said, I think there's an achievement for spending the most time soaking in hot water, getting the most souvenirs. 3 points. Oh yes, sorry, yes, I know that's an Xbox one. I've only just got back into the Xboxes, so I'm used to working on PlayStation trophies. So you up to number 3. 3 of 5. So you get 3 points for that.
If I was to accidentally put money into someone else's bank, and they get my money, I put 2.
If we agree that you did that, if we agree that you did that, I won't be able to check the video replay until I get home. Well, that's not true. I can probably check the video replay right now, but I don't really want to work out how to do that.
I'm just
So,
making sure because I'm
if we agree that you,
You're aware, and you're aware.
if we agree that you had made that mistake, we would probably let you fix it. I mean, I just fixed that mountain mistake of mine.
Yeah, good point. I'm holding to that.
So there's a principle, or whatever. What's the word? There's a legal term. A decision once made.
Yeah.
precedence.
Okay.
I'll move him into the inside of the hot spring track because I suspect that
Oh yeah.
That's pretty
Pro likes his hot springs.
damn right. Alright, so that's another 2 points plus 1.
And
That's you.
Crow, no, you're last
You're
in.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I understand you're trying not to do anything, but
We're just trying to soak in hot water and get a hand.
From the monkeys. Ooh, now if you're buying something now, you might not have enough for food later. You don't have to buy food, but it's 6 points if you do.
I picked 3.
6 points for food. Oh, you're talking cards. Yes, sorry, cross your chats. No, because that's what we were discussing earlier was people whose nostalgia doesn't, and you're trying to talk about something you liked as a kid, and they're just going, the fuck?
I smile and wave.
Alright, so.
Although-
and nod all at the
although-
same time.
This guy right here, apparently I'm weak with only silver balls, and I wasn't even.
Oh my god.
I didn't.
Silver
Like, how do you know
Hawks,
this? And I was
partly metal, partly real.
like, turns out I know Silverhawks, and I know every single movie Tom Hardy's been in his entire career.
Tom Hardy.
Bane.
Oh, Bane! Right.
I rattled them off at 2 o'clock in the morning on Friday. I was just like, he's been in Batman, he's been in Bronson, he's been all this shit.
It's
Like,
fun when it comes into the head at 2 o'clock in the
And
morning.
then every single movie that Tom Hardy's been in, every single person who was around him was in Zero Dark Thirty.
Was he?
No, everyone else but him was in that he's ever acted
Zero
in.
Dark Thirty is very
But that's because they were. But that's because it was based on an American. American
Oh my
infiltration.
god, just pick a fucking
I was about to say,
Well,
just
I was
play
gonna
the
say,
turn.
okay.
You
So
can
I've got-
take both of them for
Yeah.
$3.
I think I
And
should.
you still got money to pay for food.
So that gets you 4 points because they do not break your set.
Plus, don't you get points because he's extra bonus questions?
No, no. He gets points for hot springs.
Alright, that goes.
So give yourself your 4 points. Damn it, they're catching me again.
You're gonna need cap, you motherfucker.
Is there only one? What is that?
Mountain.
I'm gonna go.
But I'm done with them.
I'm gonna let the ocean. I mean,
And 2 ocean.
I got asked yesterday what I'm doing for my birthday. I'm like, nothing. Just not away.
Nobody like you when you talk. Fuck, I hate you sometimes for those bad puns. You and Becca as bad as one another. Yeah. It isn't bad.
1, 2, 3.
Why did you go to the farm?
Because I want money!
I'm trying to hustle here.
The only option is
I got nowhere to go. I gotta go to the inn.
Yep.
Have your free food and shut up.
Get first dibs.
5.
Yep. Because
And I get to choose only 4.
you can only purchase one. You don't have to purchase any.
These
It
are
ha-
expensive.
It cannot be
That's not
yak.
big.
It cannot be
This is
yakitori.
It's not. It's Pecco.
That's why that thing's there to put the rest of the cards that we get to pick from later.
Well, guess what? I didn't pay any money for that food. You guys pay at least
And
2
you get-
coins.
And you get 6 points.
I only get 6 points. I'm green on it.
Yep.
Yes, eh? Go on.
I'm back to the
Stole my phone.
oh no sushi.
$2. And we'll move you up to 26.
And there's the 2 coins on the back.
For the reserve.
I didn't pay any money.
Alright.
That thing.
That's such a.
Yeah, well, hurry up and eat your food.
Shut up, no. You really got one option.
Oh shit.
You fuck.
Ah, crap. I'm going to have to pay 3 coins. I'm honest. He gets the last cheap one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aha! Who's ahead now?
I will take your money.
I
He's
don't
buying
give a
it
shit.
right now. He's ahead of you again.
So, I'm just going to tuck away 3 coins here because I'm pretty sure I know what these cards are going to show me.
Can show you.
3-point fugu. So, potential very bad food poisoning. Or udon. I'm going to poison myself. Well, fugu is that blowfish that is really, really deadly and is really, really carefully prepared. Remember that Simpsons episode where Homer thought he was going to die?
Oh yeah. I'm first to go.
Oh yeah, I got 6 points.
So
I'm
I-
back in the lead!
So how many are in these again?
What? How many ones?
3?
3.
Oh,
So
that's the case. Bam, right.
your last one. So that gets you 6 points. 3 points for the third card. And a 3-point bonus card because you're the first one to complete that set.
So I got 7.
So, 8, you're next in, you're first, next out.
I'm just gonna say how much. So what happens here? Do you just put this at the end?
Oh, no, just somewhere neat.
No, I was trying to.
It is a very pretty looking game.
Yeah, I have to admit, the design of it looks really cool.
Design's awesome.
Have you ever played Takenoko?
Sorry.
Have you ever played Takenoko?
No.
Very similar art style. It's, you place little hexagonal tiles to grow different colours of bamboo, which you can then feed to a panda bear. And
You have grips attention.
and you get these little points, and you can get points by having little tiles in certain patterns, by growing certain types of bamboo to certain heights, or by feeding the panda certain combinations of bamboo.
Make them fuck to say this weekend.
No.
Well, I'm saying it's payments are awesome.
The plot was the Emperor of China gave the Emperor of Japan a giant panda as a sort of
Guess what?
a gift.
Go hustle.
So and you're the poor farmer who got stuck having to feed it. Well,
3 coins,
You need 3
please.
coins.
okay. I am going to finally claim on my bonus condition and get my event, which gets me, because I'm Umagai the dancing girl, 1 victory point and 1 door. I'm not the geisha. There is a geisha in there, remember? I'm just the dancing girl. And I got the samurai, which is getting me 3 points.
9.
Back in the lead!
I like how I had.
I like how I had oh shit.
I only go to the event. So what happens now that I've already got this? Do I start it again?
No. You
So what
cannot go
happens
to...
if I get a card that says add 1?
Very good question. It's probably covered here. Best guess, you're screwed.
Best guess, fuck you.
How do I video diary right now?
Say a word.
But how? It's GoProing.
That's fine. Your GoPro in the background. Pop up the camera. And spin it around so it's looking at your face.
It's video.
If he's completed it, he can start or add to another panorama of your choice.
I wasn't even recording.
What?
Well, say your keyword.
Jeez. I'm just.
So, pick a panorama of your choice.
Oh.
So you can get your next mountain card or your next ocean. Now remember, I've already got the bonus card for completing mountain.
We only get
And
one
there's
bonus.
more
We only
oceans.
get 1 bonus card.
There's only the first person to complete the set.
Ocean, please. So there's no point me even going to the mountains.
Well, no. I mean, it's still worth 7 points if you complete it. 3 points for your next one and 4 points for the one after that. Just as even if 8 beats you to the oceans, that's still worth another 9 points for you to complete it.
I'm coming close.
By 1 point.
I am gonna go oceans, okay?
4th card. Right. Oh dear, one more ocean and Nate's got hit the last set. Did you take your 4 points?
Hey, Chris, look.
You're furthest from the track, you're
Oh,
next.
it's me! Sick.
Hot spring?
What's that again?
You can block Crow from the hot spring.
What's that again?
That's mountains. 3 points.
What's the hot springs do?
Whatever the card says you get. I think it's always 2 or 3.
Can I see what the card is?
But if Crow if Crow goes to the hot spring, he gets a bonus point.
Yeah, but if I go to the temple, I can bank my dollars.
And if you go to the farm, no one can stop
But
you
then I
going to
can't
the
go
farm.
to the temple and bank my dollars.
No, you can't.
And no one me, because this guy's a dick. He's gonna, I'm gonna go here, and then he's next. He's gonna go straight to here and go fuck you.
I still reckon he's probably going to go to the hot spring.
What are you gonna do?
You want me to show my hand.
We're not playing the Game of Thrones board game. You don't ask that one. Oh, the Game of Thrones one, I had to look at the rules. That
Wait, where'd
game
my money go?
scares me, but
I'm green. I
No,
already got $3.
that's mine.
I had $3 on it.
I haven't contributed anything to the temple yet. So, why do I have money in the temple if I haven't donated?
Yeah, that's
There was one that was spilled. I assumed that
Griff?
it was
Yeah, you haven't donated money.
Thank you.
Cheeky.
Hey, I'm nowhere near that pile. So how many points did you just donate? 43.
okay. Alright. Your turn, sir.
Well, I can't get more money. I can't get more mountains. Hot Springs! Oh, yeah, but I can't get from there because process.
Oh, now I'm in front of everyone. So
2
everyone's just gonna
points! Yep. How about a stroll in the mountains? Well, how about Gris
Go to
Farm?
the mountains, then you can have another choice again. Because you're last, you can go there.
Yeah, that's a
you
free
can
move.
Go again. It's a free move.
That's a free point.
And then you can
Or you can go to the farm and say, I feel Griff.
No, 'cause
No,
there's
no.
a spot.
Oh, yeah, but so can we.
There's a second spot, but there's also 2 people behind me. I'm in front.
Who might want money this close to the checkpoint. Actually, I've got a good amount of money, don't I?
I don't
How the hell did that happen?
I say go get free stuff. And then go again and choose where you want to go.
No, see, that would be playing religion.
Oh, you're overindulging this year.
Yeah.
Well, if you want illogical, go to the ocean. That doesn't help you in any way. It gives you 1 point, and it'll waste a turn.
Well, the same as going to the mountains or anywhere else.
Well, yeah, but that move doesn't make sense.
You could have got a free point.
And
then you could have gone there and got 3 points and money.
Oh dear. It's probably a little late for me to get in the run for the ocean, but given it's a free move, I'm going to take it anyway. I'll
You
get,
go to the plains and then get another.
because I get a free move if I go to the ocean. Because I'm still last on the board.
Yeah,
So
go
I-
for it.
I'm doing what we told Scarecrow to do.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, because it's a double one. It was hiding behind
No,
8.
it's high.
Plains has already been claimed. So there's no bonus points in me for that. I'm going to have an encounter, which gets me a point, because I am the dancing girl, and $1. Take the second money spot. And a Beetle, which gets me a mountain.
Because all I can do is go
No, it does
here
not, because
and
I've already...
be the last person to go into the inn, because everyone's just like, okay.
So since I've already got a full set of mountains, I take the next one of a thing of my choice, which is ocean, for 3 points.
Now, is there a thing where we can go and claim $200?
No.
I don't think there is.
There is a variant where you can actually play the game back to front. You start here and you just go backwards.
Either way, you still
The
don't
rules
have
are the
an
same.
Oh yeah, it's pretty much identical, it's just everything's back to front.
But do you start with 100 points?
No.
You've got to try and get to the
Really?
end before you run out of points.
Trying to decide. Because I've got 2 options here.
It's like crank.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
the planes are a free move, and then if you go to the temple after that, that's another free move. Well, not free, it'll cost you at least $1. Basically, you have...
So then I can go to the ocean and finish that set.
Penny!
Or you can go to the bank and just screw over Griff.
Yeah, see, that's my tough choice. Do I screw on the grip or do I finish the ocean?
Well, I'm
Regardless as
2
to what-
ocean cards off
You ain't
that.
gonna say this.
Regardless as to what you do, you're gonna get 3 points and you're going to fuck with me.
Well, whatever you decide, I'd take you to your at least 1, maybe 2 free moves. Especially since either going to...
Steve Dorito.
Damn, dirty moves. I'd say do the free moves,
I'm gonna go for
because you get a point for going there
put in
anyway.
some money.
So, did you take the playing card? Did you?
No, I
She
didn't
didn't
take
go.
it. I didn't go to the planes.
Why?
Because I don't see the point of doing
1 point.
I'm not gonna win anyway.
Hey, if you get the bonus points at the end of the game...
How am I last ocean card?
Yeah. 8 points for you.
All
5
I'm
for
saying
that.
is you guys make me really happy now. I'm gonna go and get my 3 points and my coins, please.
How many points? 3. Why do you get 3 points?
Coins. Coins. Alright, well I get money anyway, so that's all that matters. Griff gets money.
You get money when you spend the money. You get points when you spend the money.
I mean, the first person, what's this thing do again?
Souvenirs.
Oh, I'm gonna go. Ooh. Actually, I'm gonna go here.
And be the last person in the end.
Last person in.
Well, maybe second last if somebody else goes souvenirs after you.
You go. Oh, that's smart. Penny. So I can only have one of each. Oh.
Good boy.
Okay, you can have more than one of each if you choose, but you get more points for different types.
Thing is, I can't. Shut up!
Actually, what's kind of impressive is I think I read somewhere in the rules that every souvenir is a is different.
Oh.
So you won't have 2 yukatas, you won't have 2 Chewbacca's. Do we need to take a break while you find an ice pack?
Alright, so I'm gonna do 2 of those.
So 4 points, $5.
Yeah. And then where does this go?
Bottom of the pile.
File. So 4 points, so I'm gonna go 47. And I'm gonna go that's gonna go here. And then I'm all good. So what's happening?
Yep.
So he can either go souvenir shopping, or he can be the first person into the end.
First person to the end.
Right? So 5 cards. Yeah, because we've been the last 2 in for these the last 2 straight ones, yeah.
I'm always the first person in. 1, 2. You guys are gonna be taking 3, 4, 5.
See,
Yes,
I
spite.
think
Hey,
I think you failed to see the element. It isn't about me winning.
it's about
It's an
punishing
element
you.
of you're trying to mess with me as much as you can.
You have played video games with me before, right?
Yeah, and then we just don't score.
Yes.
Daniel.
Alright.
He's not here to keep you safe.
Alright. I am going to remove the option for Griff to have a free meal.
I knew you'd do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you'd do that. You're awesome.
1 coin. 6 points.
Wow, you're really liking wine.
Yeah.
So, I'm next.
You can only go here.
If I can get the 4th type of souvenir, that's a easy 7 points. I'm going to go and get some souvenirs. So what I don't want to see is...
God damn it, Penny.
Sorry! Not really.
Griff, come on. Get with the program.
Yeah, it's the name of the game here.
Crap!
You didn't get it.
Oh, I hit something.
So, I've got to restart my set. 4 points. Well, I don't have to buy any of them, I suppose, but... Well, I got 2 fans and a statue. So, $4 for 4 points. You move here? Okay. And I've still got enough money to buy a reasonably expensive meal. Which I don't think I'm going to have a choice about.
I was smart. And decided it was dirty to souvenir it up.
No! If we leave you a 2-pointer, then you can eat. Oh wait, I was the last person in the souvenir shop. Cool. That means I'm not last into the end. First one dog, then the other.
You don't get me blood.
Well, Griff, I'm happy to tell you that you can eat.
Yeah, but negative 10 options for me.
No!
You've got an option.
I can't. They're all the same price. So, what do I want? Let's have some noodles. Doesn't really make a difference. So, put those in there for the griff.
For the grip. For the grip.
You've already had your experience.
Oh! I should have been looking at what he had. Still, I don't think no, he hasn't had any soba noodles. Wouldn't have made a difference.
Alright, so I get 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
And I get
No, 6 points.
6 points.
Not 2 points.
Oh yeah. Bit of grip.
I don't think I took my 6 points either. Did you, Krum?
No.
Uh,
So it's first in, first out.
Yep. So.
Hot Springs?
Hot Springs.
Any.
Alright, another 3 points.
And. Is that it for me?
Move you to the temple. So, I don't have that much money to donate to the temple. So I'm just going to go and get an event. And by getting an event, that gets me
Penny.
a point and $1.
All
Because
I'm
of my
saying is
character.
Everyone's got all
Hey, I've got... Oh no, you got nothing. She's broke too.
No, you don't actually.
And I get a scenery card. So I'll take the next ocean. For 4 points.
Drip. I can't buy any souvenirs because I'm broke. I'm trying to hustle.
Can't donate to the temple.
Can't donate to the temple even though I wasn't going to go there.
You can get 3 points if you go to, or 4 points if you go to the ocean. But beware, if you go to the ocean, everyone else is probably going to go to the farm.
That's the problem. Yeah, it's gonna.
So there actually is a lot more critical thinking in this game than I thought.
I'm gonna go here to get 3 points.
I must admit, looking at the instructions, I severely underestimated the complexity of this game. Because it's not, it's very simple. It's just, you gotta overthink all the simple things.
It's simple for everyone else. Isn't it? Everyone
No, no,
can mess
I
with
mean,
it.
it's simple mechanics, but you have to be careful exactly how you implement them.
The word you just said is
Yeah.
that's not in my vocabulary.
No, I must admit, I tend to play along the Berserk Rush style of gameplay myself. Button mashing, just charge in, guns blazing, enough restarts, and eventually I won't die.
All I'm saying is, watch out!
All you're saying is you want to try and make the jog jump.
Alright, that is unlast. So the final hot springs on the table.
You don't want to take the free move by going and donating some money to the temple?
No, fuck the temple. I'm not gonna win.
No, but you could come second. No, you're already coming second.
Yeah.
You might win the temple. Actually, no, this is the last temple. You're not going to win the temple.
Yeah. Yep. So the next hot springs.
So you get a bonus point plus,
Another 3.
so 4 points for you.
You try and bite out of my hand.
Oh, is there another event up here? Oh, good. That way I can.
Let's see if we can add some friction.
So,
Oh, that was a good throw.
I only have $2, so is at any point going souvenir shopping with only $2?
I don't know. My boss
It's a free move,
I
and I
say
don't have to buy anything, I don't
Free
think.
move. See if you can buy something for points. Then go here and get points.
So what I want
choose
is
somewhere you want
clothing or the mysterious fourth symbol, which was food. How can I forget food? Which is $2, so that gets me 5 points. I can actually afford it! I was kind of worried I was going to get it. So I just said 5 points, right?
Yes.
This is looking dodgy. Somebody else has got to get some points soon.
I'll happily take the lead. Fine.
I'm going to go to the ocean and get myself 5 points. But somebody's already beaten me to that one, so. That's up to you. It's comfortable being last. Well, yeah, I mean last.
And you took your other event.
Of course I took the other event, because I get $1 and a point for taking an event. And I get a scenery card. Well, I've completed the ocean. I've completed that, so I guess I'm taking my first patty.
Yep.
Your first patty.
Oh yeah, I may as well get the
Of course,
springs.
I realise I've just screwed myself out of 6 points at the end of the game because I got no money. So I better hope you can't catch up 20 points before the end of the game.
Yeah.
No,
I
18
was
points.
also going to say the springs reward card because I've hit every spring.
Yeah, you've guaranteed 3 points there.
That was a good one.
I'm pretty sure I'm guaranteed 3 points for the trophies.
Yeah.
Why do you have to swap
So
her over?
Beck is 6 ago.
Well, there's a hot spring opening. Oh, all the way to the... Well, it could get a 7 points. If she can get a statue.
And I got a statue. That is
$3.
$3.
Now you know that 7 points is going to cost you getting 6 points now.
I can.
No, well, yeah, fair enough. 7 points, 6 points.
How did you get so far ahead?
Well, simple. Whenever you looked away from the board, I moved my score up.
And you're also wearing a camera on your head, so we can see.
Yes, I wouldn't dare.
Alright, so it's me. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna get a card,
Fair enough, it's a free move.
which is 3 points. So grip, 56. There's people in school. There's no people in school.
No, there's monkeys.
Big monkey hedgehog.
Yep. 3 monkey hand jobs.
I'm gonna go here and get the full swings.
Yep, you're going to be educating this video.
Yep. Yep. I might just put a disclaimer at the beginning.
Monkey hand
If you want to see a more family-friendly, wait till episode 2.
Cards Against Humanity.
Or when it's the game about murdering an old man.
Exactly.
You're not gonna, you're not gonna family friendly.
Alright, so the rice tray. Me?
Huge number you up to there. 2.
Number 2.
Really mad during the week. There's a phrase in Fish Out of Water after it where it says you suck as a claim saying it. And the ticket was my daughter came to me going, why does it say you suck? I had to explain this to a 7-year-old child. And Paul's just like, hey, don't call me a douche she's 3.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the fair because that's basically 2 free points for me. 'Cause I get to go again.
Oh yeah. Move me up 2 points.
Doesn't matter what you do.
I can't go to the ocean.
Just go to the end.
I got to go to the inn. And pray I get a 1 point meal.
Pray is only 3 pointers.
No, 1 point is all. Oh, and pray that if there is a 1 point meal, it's not something I've already eaten. Which I haven't. I've only had Mosashiru, and there's no Mosashiru here. So I'm going to get the 1 point dongo. Oh, $1, 6 point dango. How do you pronounce it? I'm tired now.
I just don't care anymore.
That's the thing. I know. I tried learning Japanese once. I know there is only one specific way of pronunciation. It's not like English, where you can say different letters the same way. It's always the same sound. I didn't get very far learning the things, but I know that much.
To the end.
Why don't you go there and get a free point to us?
That is a free point.
That's a free
Okay,
point.
free point.
3 point. And then I'll put it in already. I'll move it up.
Yep.
And here are your choices of meals.
Currently up.
So there's another 6 points for you.
Possibly. Alright, so. That.
Buckethead did not work.
No, he didn't.
Mine would have worked better if I'd remembered before halfway through the game that I was supposed to be collecting events.
Alright.
Now, Crow sensibly played and hit every hot spring he could.
Yep. So 6 points for me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And.
I've already moved over. Now here's. I'm gonna go free. Yes.
May as well just pass it over to him.
They're $2 each.
Okay, now on to the final scoring phase. Who has the most trophies? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 souvenirs, not trophies. Two. So I get 3 points for that. Who had the most encounters? I got 4.
What are the encounters?
The pink cards.
Oh.
They've got 2.
3.
Cool. I get 3 points for that.
Jesus Christ!
There is video evidence. I did not rig this. Who has spent the most on food?
How does that work with me?
Okay, ignoring your little bonus.
6.
So I've got 4. I got 7.
6. You win again.
6.
Unless that's counted as
Oh no, that's not
yeah,
counted.
it's
So,
not.
I wasn't expecting to get that one actually. Alright, don't worry. We're coming round to one somebody else can win. Who's been to the hot spring the most?
Yeah!
3 points for you.
Hooray! Aww.
Well, this is kind of embarrassing.
Oh, and the
You're the
temple.
one that's actually played card games before.
And the temple as well.
I haven't played this game.
Temple, what does temple do?
10 points, whoever's the most money in there, which is...
6. Yeah, just rip. And Beck and I
Second.
tie
The second.
So you both get 7.
There you go, 71. Beck goes to 65.
I've never played this game before. I've never played a game with a similar mechanics to this, I promise.
All I'm saying is, I win. You're all lost.
Fair enough. Whatever makes you feel better about yourself, man.
Even though I'm even, I am the odd one.
So, are we playing Cards Against Humanity?
Can't wait for that. This is when you need me.
Ah, I got some Strongbow in the fridge.
You
He said you were going to steal it.
You eat, drink, and Summer's ready. No, it's not. I'm sorry.
We'll just do basic... I won't bother cleaning up because the money's still all over the place. No, you see, Griff,
Hello.
this is the character you should have chosen.
I get more money in the
No, no. Whenever you go to the temple, the reserve pays a donation for you.
How much is that donation?
1. On top of
And I
whatever...
would have had another coin to start
On top of whatever you donated.
with. But all I'm saying is that this guy is a fucking
Hey, he would have saved you out $4 throughout the game.
Yeah, but I only went to 2 temples.
Oh no, find the...
Well, yeah, but you kept saying you were going to get all the money and you were going to invest it in the temples.
I'm hustling.
Exactly.
Very well.
So,
Shut up, Beck.
given your proclaimed pathway,
I'm a hustler. Kitty cat.
how the hell did I do that?
Oh, that's a bit of steep. That is really good, dude. That actually has a temperature warning.
Hmm?
That has a temperature warning.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So that's good. You need to learn to cool down temperature. It's also been in the sun.
That might be it. Well, the camera's going to keep recording regardless since I can't turn it off. Well, I probably can, but I never really learned the buttons.
To turn it off, it has to just reach the end of the thing.
Oh yeah, it'll fill up.
Yeah, now it's 28.
Oh, when it...
Where's your ball? Where is your ball? Oh, you found it.
Rewards. Hot spring, hot spring. Oh no, that's reward.
Yeah.
Mountain. Encounters. Reward. If it doesn't get slobber all over your hands, what's the point?
Sorry.
But you see what I mean? There's a lot of space for the minimal components.
Yeah. Please don't.
Just there, I guess. It doesn't actually show where the things are supposed to go. I just sort of going off. Yes. I mean, some of it's obvious. Okay, so note to self, if doing this again, do not leave phone out of pocket in warm sunlight. Exactly.
In Queensland sunlight.
Unless it's snowing. No, not in the Queen.
We have snowfields.
Well, most of my episodes are probably going to be actually in Canberra, so...
Yeah. Not really going to be a problem for you.
Because, yeah, for the first, unless I actually...
Wow.
Eh, just wherever it'll fit. He's... So yeah, it's... Well, after what the dog did to it, can you be surprised? Where? Look around on the ground.
Oh, your little green card. Yeah, it felt...
On the ground.
No, no,
Now, shall I leave the camera on for this game, or shall I turn it off? Or shall I just let it keep recording?
Because I've got this recorded.
Oh.
I've got an hour and a half of audio, so... Like, if
Well,
you
that
had
was pretty
this-
much actually the maximum target length. I was going anywhere from a half to an hour and a half. Does it?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah, probably. Just gonna go to my face while I check. Yep, it's finished. No, wait.
No,
Wait.
yes, no, yes.
Well, it just went up from 1 hour to 1 hour 31. So 1 hour 30, 1 hour 31. So I think it's still recording. So hello. Hi. I've had this one sitting here for the last hour and a half. So.
Do you know what your signs are put on your fridge to cool down?
I can't wait. So we actually doing a scoring system or just spot
So basically, it's one person deals a question, everyone else deals an answer. The
Yep.
question dealer picks which one he thinks is the best one.
Yes.
So it's kind of like say anything then,
Yes.
except you can't say anything.
You can add points and stuff to it, but that's all.
Yeah, I think I saw. I think it was the
Well,
Team
Beck and I
4-star guys doing it on a.
Beck and I
Stream
used
once,
to play it as the person who wins the previous hand reads like card out,
Oh yeah.
and everybody votes, including the person who won the previous hand.
Yeah.
Just purely because
You basically go by the road and road on whatever it is.
All I'm saying is have fun.
Yeah.
Except it's dead.
yeah, just take a photo.
Oh, wait a minute.
You just gotta cool down.
Oh, it's back up. It's down to 70% battery, but it's back up. So I
17%.
am going to get the charger out. Oh God, I know what it probably is. I had Google Maps open before. It's probably still running in the background, which would explain the battery consumption. Because the last 2 or 3 items keep running in the background, which is why even if you're not,
Yeah.
oh well, it also means you don't have to reload the program every time you start it.
I know, there's so many.
I had an Android. I prefer the iPhone.
Oh yeah, toilets are pretty.
Yeah, it's very strange.
I think you're better. You guys don't play.
And according to the lady, he's very, very sweet but dumb as most.
So it'll go straight over the fence.
Yeah, on that side of the
Yeah.
yard, it's a chain link fence that's only about that high. But if it went up to the guy, go very shit.
Okay. So I've got the phone on charger. If you want to make any diary things, tell me.
They just do it manually.
Oh, that works too. Yeah, like I said, like I told Crow on the way over here, I have no idea which parts I'm going to be keeping of this, or... I mean, the diary thing may work. The diary thing may totally fall flat in its face within the first 2 episodes. It's just something that every reality show tends to do, so I figured, okay.
Punch a wall, headbutt a wall. You're not watching Tokaido. I did not watch season 4 in the past 2 days. What? Rewatching Jersey Shore.
Never seen Jersey Shore.
Doggy! I'm trying to keep my source material strong. I'm trying to learn some names. And so far it's just like one cut. Terracotta trash. They're so orange. Yeah. They're terracotta.
So we draw how many cards? 10.
10. Yep.
And we keep going till someone runs out of deck, or
No, you'll basically discard it at the end and pick up some more.
10.
For every card that you
Ooh!
every card you use in a play, you
some great questions I want to give these answers to.
Alright. Oh.
This is definitely going to be something.
What is a repetitive theme on the Overindulgence podcast?
Centaurs.
Well, it's actually, I might not say.
Did you say dicks?
I was going to say racism.
Oh, yeah.
Mr.
Alright.
Thorough.
You're black. You're
My
black.
perfect answer for that would be like 8 ounces of sweet mix with one taco.
Oh,
I could have gone golden showers.
Oh, I just got another perfect card for that.
What, for golden showers? The
what's your recurring theme? Nickel patch. I'm putting that at the bottom now.
Nickel.
Public ridicule.
Oh, dear, this is.
That really applies to you.
Very ridicule, yeah. I can't wait to just have like a video from the pack of just like Paul looking smack in the face. Yeah, just like look up.
So, are you going to catch up with the Hawkeye while you're down there? Because that's where he is, isn't it?
Walkie's back for Brisbane.
Is he? I thought he was in Melbourne.
He was down in Melbourne when he finished his original podcast because he
He
was
was like holidaying and I was
Okay.
yeah, and then he was talking about moving down there.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
For some reason I was under the impression he lived there.
Where you know?
just don't get it on the top of my mind.
Over here. I'll put it on this table.
I've done it in the episode. It's never going to be done in the episode again. As long as the pieces are intact, I don't care beyond the fact that it's there.
Okay.
Still want to get dog slobber on the most pretty way. So
It is a very pretty game. Whoever does that makes pretty games.
Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, our first black card. What's the new fad diet?
Oh god, no.
There you go.
No. Oh, yes, no. I'm torn. I'll have to go this one.
it's always the way you play a
Alright.
card, then you pick one up and just
Oh, then you take another one now, right?
Yeah,
Yep. Alright. So,
Wait, are we supposed to be keeping track of who played which card?
no, but
No, no.
you admit to it.
We'll read it out now.
And then, okay.
Alright. The new fad diet is flesh-eating bacteria. The new fad diet
one works.
is AIDS.
Well, they do wither.
The new fad diet is beating Rosie O'Donnell.
Nobody else gets to eat.
The new fad diet is man meat. So,
fleshy bacteria for the first round.
I'm gonna have to go flesh eating bacteria.
I'd have
Guess
to
which
go for
card Rick
AIDS.
played?
Okay, so flesh-eating bacteria and AIDS. Choice on all of that?
Anybody willing to swap?
Anyone willing to swap?
They both work. I'll swap, I'll go AIDS. Those,
Okay,
God damn it! Flesh eating bacteria.
and AIDS was mine.
I'm not gonna vote for my own.
so, if we get it, if our answer gets picked, we keep the black card.
Yes, whoever has the most black cards.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Who's black now?
The winner.
Yeah.
Okay, pick up 2 cards now. Draw another 2 cards right now.
Ah.
This is 2 card.
I thought it was you played two cards and then you put up.
No, for 2 cards we let people pick
Have some
them
more
up so that
options.
They've got a few more options. Alright. For my next trick, I will pull blank out of blank.
Oh.
So whatever's on the top, is that the first answer?
Yeah. You go first card, second.
Damn it, I've only really got 2 that make any sense. I will pull, so I put what I will pull on top of what I'm going to pull it out of?
Yeah.
Okay. It should make pretty much sense anyway, but... 'cause it's only...
How'd you get the red skull?
She got you.
You really want to play that?
Alright.
Your
Didn't
house
go
is-
far at all.
Your house is getting destroyed now. You don't give a fuck.
Shuffle them around, shuffle them around. Where's the queen? Where's the queen?
Alright. For my next trick, I will pull passable transvestites out of foreskin.
So your foreskin or just a general one you have on
I
stage?
think therefore.
Oh, okay.
For my next trick, I will pull my sex life out of Rush Limbaugh's soft, shitty body.
Right.
For my next trick, I will pull historically black colleges out of poor people. For my next trick, I will pull the Underground Railroad out of Her Majesty
Back to
Queen-
front.
Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
Okay, I'm not going to tell you what I picked.
Alright.
I can't.
Transvestites.
What was the historically black colleges coming out again? Poor people, wasn't
Poor
it?
people out of historically black colleges.
Oh, so it is the other way around.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was meant to be foreskin out of transvestites instead of transvestites out of
No,
foreskin.
Possible transvestites out of foreskin. Yeah, I think
Oh,
that's...
because if you did that with mine and with the historically black colleges, that would make sense.
Yeah.
They're all back to front.
No.
Oh. I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna have to go with it. I'm gonna have to go with Queen Elizabeth.
What do I?
I won the points.
We call it a split.
You winning again.
That's right. I killed blank.
So he takes
How
two
you
cards.
ask? Blank.
Oh. Oh dear. So first is the one that goes on top, yes?
The first one to be read down first.
Ah.
So, first one read.
So this one would be what I killed, that one would be how I killed it.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't want to mess up Queen Victoria in the tunnel again.
No, that makes too much sense. It actually makes sense.
Well, the best ones had to make a little sense.
No, they both have the same meaning. So wait, it's whatever's on the bottom.
In fairness, I had a much more realistic way of killing people in my hand than the one I went with.
What?
Well, a much more fast-acting way.
Alright. That's right. I killed porn stars. How you asked? Rehab.
And my one makes sense.
That's right. I killed Vikings. How you asked? Golden showers. That's right. I killed the homosexual lifestyle. How you asked? Not giving a shit about the third world. That's right. I killed Justin Bieber. How you asked? Sweet, sweet vengeance.
Ooh. Vengeance isn't so much a how as a why.
Homosexual lifestyle. Yeah. That's 2. Well, homosexual lifestyle.
I'll go homosexual lifestyle.
3. So it's a win.
Give me the black.
I went Vikings with golden showers. Communicable diseases.
Alright, blank. Bet you can't have just one.
I can never play this with the people I usually play games with.
You.
Because they're my parents and my grandmother. My 90-something-year-old grandmother.
You can play with them. I played this with my dad's soon ex-wife, and she's very conservative, and she's the perfect out of her.
Puppies. Bet you can't have just one. The female orgasm. Bet you can't have just one.
A lot of people can't reach that.
Eating the last known bison. Bet you can't have
Well, in
just one.
fairness, you can only just have her one.
4 life choices. Bet you can't have just one. 4 life choices.
4 life choices.
I won one!
for you. You get thrown in the box, aren't they?
Okay.
And read that one.
Who was puppies?
Step 1. Oh, take 2 cards. Because it's a 2 thing. Step 1, blank. Step 2, blank. Step 3, profit.
Wait, say it again.
Step 1.
Yep.
Step 2.
Yep.
Step
Oh, it's right there.
Okay, so step 1 goes on the bottom.
Yep.
Step 2 goes on. Oh god, I don't. My ancestors give me a bad mental image.
So bottom is first.
Oh.
Oh, let me see it again. You would have had them the wrong way around, and it wouldn't have made much sense anyway.
Alright, has everyone lost track of whose was what? With
Yeah.
Good. So have I. So, step 1, the Pope. Step 2, friends with bennies. Step 3, profit. Step 1, queefing. Step 2, erectile dysfunction. Step 3, profit. My mind's automatically drawing links that I don't want it to draw. Step 1, yogurt, women in yogurt commercials. Step 2, scrubbing under the folds. Step 3, profit. Nice. Oh god, I hope I got that on the camera. Step 1, a defective condom. Step 2, Mecha Hitler. Step 3, profit.
Scrubbing under the fold.
Scrubbing under the folds?
Yeah, that one just.
I'm going that one too, Griff.
Yeah, I'm
So who played it?
Oh, it's in the tree.
Bad mental image. Oh, what am I just do? I just added those here. No, those were mine. Those were mine. Those were those. That was it. Yeah. Instead of putting them in the wrong spot. So I go.
Actually, put that in the middle.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is a single one, so no extra picking up. But before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you blank. Interesting.
I didn't know. Actually, no. No, I got something. This is to burn it, but
Yeah.
hopefully I'm just something out of it.
I'm
Hey, buddy.
torn. I'm going to go this one. So I'll just shuffle these up the old-fashioned way. Wait, so okay, before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you wearing underwear inside out to avoid doing laundry. My vagina. I was committed to the accent. Powerful thighs, or the entire Mormon Tabernacle Choir.
Vagina.
Trying to put this.
Since I had done it in a very male voice, and okay, in the box.
I just wanted to get rid of that card at a crucial
I
moment.
had to get rid of it.
I wanted to see videos of Mr. Bond wearing underwear inside out to avoid.
Yeah, and it's size.
Babe,
size
kids.
10.
Kids vagina.
Yeah.
Did you ever work out if that was size or age? You had that discussion on the
It was
thing.
size. Face for kids. Okay.
Ooh. I was talking about this one with a friend the other day.
What do you not want to find in your Chinese food?
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That would be interesting.
Oh, fuck. Actually, it's fine. It just got it.
Given what happened earlier, I kind of want to play that card, but I'm going to play this card. Everyone done?
You got another good one?
Yeah,
That is the sound that Beck makes.
She just missed the good answer.
Yeah, I just picked up a card that was perfect for that.
Alright. You do not want to find poopy diapers in your Chinese food. You do not want
won't win. I'll go knife first. I wouldn't.
Well, Genghis Khan is mine.
I have no problem with cannibalism.
Try, I'm going.
I have no problem with cannibalism, but poopy diapers are my Chinese food. No thanks.
All right. Studies show that lab rats
Wait, did I?
navigate mazes 50% faster after being exposed to light.
Why the hell did I pick that?
I like how some of these are like trademark items.
Yeah.
Because you just got the R in the
Oh.
top.
All right. Studies have shown that lab rats navigate mazes 50% faster after being exposed to the hardworking Mexican. After being exposed to estrogen. After being exposed to stranger danger. Or after being exposed to Tom Cruise.
So Tom Cruise is at the beginning of the maze, and they're trying to get out as quick as they can.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
I like the hardworking Mexican.
Yeah.
I don't get it, but I like it.
Okay.
Thank you.
And you're the one who said, I can't be brief.
Oh, I better take my next card.
This is going to be a good one.
Ooh. Is it a one answer or two answer?
One answer. Next on ESPN2, the World Series of Blank.
God damn it, I picked up a really...
I just played a number.
I just played a card I could probably use better later, but I think it works for this one. I think somebody's worked for that one.
Next up on sorry. Next up on ESPN2, the World Series of Auto Cannibalism.
Eating oneself.
Um,
Just eat. You just eat the scat, yeah.
talk to Hannibal Lecter, Mason Verger.
Yep.
Next up on ESPN2, shut up. The World Series of Jewish Fraternities. Next up on ESPN2, the World Series of Centaurs. The World Series of Farting and Walking Away.
Well, that sounds like a competition.
Just for the crop.
I'm not sure what sort of sporting events centaurs or Jewish fraternities would be. This isn't ESPN a sports channel?
Auto cannibalism.
I gotta go auto cannibalism. Thank you. See, I probably could have used it better later, but
Most Centaurs.
There we go.
while the United States raced the Soviet Union to the moon, the Mexican government funded millions of pesos into research on. That makes too much sense.
Sometimes a little bit makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that one because it's kind of ridiculous. Okay.
I hope so. Shuffle and see.
Shuffle and see. So was that Yahtzee I saw staring at me out the window as I walked past? Didn't you have a little white cat called Yahtzee?
Yeah.
That was like 4 years ago, for all I know it might have been.
Big one.
While the United States raced the Soviet Union to the moon, the Mexican government funded millions of pesos of research into hope. Domino's Oreo dessert pizza. Double trademark. The dance of the sugar plum fairy. And sharing needles. Needles. Crow?
Thank you.
I figured that one was Criff due to his comment a minute or two ago about copywriting. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn it! This would have been the perfect answer for the last question.
Alright. Why do I hurt all over?
been funnier.
I hurt all over because of Hulk Hogan. I hurt all over because of the Invisible Man. I hurt all over because of prancing.
Hey, that takes a lot of energy. If you're not used to it, your muscles are going to be sore next morning.
I hurt all over because of unfathomable stupidity.
Well, that actually does make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Griff wins. Wait, did I replace my last card? 6, 7, 8. No, I did not. Oh dear. Oh!
Instead of coal, Santa now gives the bad children what?
I wish I still had golden showers.
Oh, I just got the best one.
Oh, yes, this one.
Instead of coal, Santa now gives the bad children the token minority.
So it's the one black kid in school.
Oh, token black.
Yeah, that's why his name's Token.
Instead of coal, Santa now gives the bad children Michael Jackson.
Oh. As he is now?
One already wins.
No, he gives the bad kids too. Oh no, that's Mark. No, he's dead.
Nice. Instead of coal, Santa now gives the bad children John Wilkes Booth. Instead of coal, Santa now gives the bad children a home video of Oprah sobbing into a limousine. So it's kind of between me with Michael Jackson and Oprah.
Michael Jackson.
I'll go Oprah. But Chris is going to go for himself, so.
I'm John Wilkes Booth.
Oh, I thought you said you with Michael Jackson.
No, I was.
Oh, you've already put Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I was.
Finally got one.
Yeah, I was torn. I just got two.
I've been waiting for a good time to use that Oprah Winfrey one for.
What's the most emo?
Oh, this will be one of mine.
There's that one.
Damn it.
Now, of course, only when doing it to oneself is my one. Better replace my card. Ooh. That would have been good for the Santa one.
And what's the most emo?
Slap the belly.
Not that. Being on fire. Figure painting. Kanye West.
What are you painting? Are you painting sun signs and rainbows, or are you painting like
The pain of
skulls?
my soul. Or getting so angry that you pop a boner.
Ooh!
That one.
No. Emos don't get angry, they get all mopey.
Shit.
No, getting so angry, boner.
We've already got 3 people.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I would have gone self-immolation, but fair enough.
I drink to forget blank.
So, do I use this now, or do I save it for a better question? It's just the mental images I keep getting in this game. It's just...
It's just when I decide.
Shut up. I drink to forget the miracle of childbirth. A bag of magic beans. This is one of my favorite parts. A micro pig wearing a tiny raincoat and goodies. Or Judge Judy.
Oh,
Immediately, I'm going Judge Judy.
I'm not going to magic beans.
You're going magic.
No, I'm not going to magic beans. I'm caught between the miracle of childbirth and the micro pig.
Same.
I'm going micro pig.
I said Judge Judy.
Micro pig.
So,
Yeah.
yes!
Just because that mental image is awesome.
sure it's one I'd want to forget though. Wait a minute, I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 before I try and play the game with an unfull hand. Ooh. What does Dick Cheney prefer? That's actually a good card for this one.
Oh yeah, just for that card.
I'm trying to get my shit hands on it.
So,
I'm just going to share this card because it is too perfect. What does Dick Cheney prefer? That's what I picked up.
women's suffrage. Isn't that the right to vote?
I'm willing.
It's not actually suffer.
It's the women who,
Yeah.
like,
Aren't they the
fight
ones
for
who-
her rights,
Yeah,
but suffrage is actually
from
being
suffering.
oppressed.
Yeah. See, I was just gonna put down this one I picked up. Civilian casualties.
Oh, God damn it! Firing a rifle into the air while balls deep in a squealing hog. I just pick up, that's the first thing that jumps out of my eyes as soon as I pick up the hand. Extremely tight pants. Explosions! Men.
Men, just the
Men.
simplicity of
Yes!
The squealing
Never doubt the
casualties.
gay jokes.
I had a feeling that would be
Yep.
During his childhood, Salvador Dali produced hundreds of paintings of what? Did I? Yes, I did pick up. What did I pick up?
Damn it.
I better erase that. Okay. Before I forget again. Okay. So, during his childhood, Salvador Dali produced hundreds of paintings of a homoerotic volleyball montage. Tentacle porn. Bitches. The penny whistle solo from My Heart Will Go On.
Toss up between tentacle porn and bitches.
I'm going tentacle porn.
Oh yeah, bitches. Tentacle porn, I think. I'll go with that.
Suck. Suck.
I was the penny whistle solo.
What's that smell?
Ooh. Tempting.
Damn it.
Oh, I threw it. Wait, that's
So have any of you ever seen
kitty.
a series called Ghost Stories? It's an anime series called Ghost Stories. Oh.
No, my roommate's been watching it non-stop for the past 3 years.
No.
It's kind of like... Alright, did you ever... Any of you... Oh damn, for goodness, I'm under this. Ever watch Samurai Pizza Cats?
Yep.
You heard the story about how they got made?
Vaguely, yes. I can't remember.
About how they lost all the notes, nobody in the Americans company actually spoke Japanese,
Yeah,
so they just made up the audio that going along.
Yeah.
Well, Ghost Stories has a very similar story by the sounds of it. Apparently the series just bombed in Japan, so for some reason the American company got the rights, and they just said, fuck it, do whatever.
So it's like
Oh, no. I mean, they had to work with the video footage. But, like, so the main characters are, you got a born-again religious zealot, a Jew, constantly horny little guy, and the kid brother is constantly referred to as Short Bus. And most of his lines is just random gibberish.
Is this Funimation? Or?
I don't know. I saw it on the internet. it's a legitimate dub.
Wow. That's insane.
I'm just remembering yesterday with Dragon Ball Z, the Toei animation comes on, and because of Core seeing Monkey, he just goes, wait. As loud as he can, and everyone's just like,
Actually, I think one of my favorite parts would probably just been the closing credits, so they just showed the manga from
Yeah.
Dragon Ball all the way through to the end of. They just kept flipping through the manga pages
Yeah,
with big zoom ups on the iconic imagery.
no one knew how old Bulma was, and now it was just like, she's an old bitch.
What? 39, wasn't it? Was it 38? Who's ridiculously old?
So, what's that smell?
Oh,
Yeah. Well,
A pyramid of 7 heads, Sean Connery, yeast, or homeless people.
Yeast.
Yeast.
homeless people makes too much sense. Go to feast.
Curtis. Who doesn't?
I won.
Yeah.
No, it's like there's just that reminded me. There's this one scene where the lady's just going, "God damn it! God damn it! God damn it!"
And the next part is, what do old people smell like?
Oh, what I wasted homeless people. Yeah, that one.
Oh, that one was funny.
So, what was your favourite song of the new Weird Al album? Word Crimes is good. Tacky's good. I keep listening to My Own Eyes.
I should have just played this one.
I keep going through My Own Eyes.
Yeah, that is a really good Foo Fighters hat tip. Just in the sense of how the song kicks in. Especially just the stripper kissing a duck
Behind
a
him.
dumpster in Aruba.
Yeah, that's what That's what got me thinking about it, because this game's all about bad mental images. That song.
This isn't bad mental images, it's just a really good answer. What do old people smell like? Roofies? Racism? The American Dream? Fancy Feast?
Fancy Beast.
Well, yeah, there is that old story. Was it the nursing home that was feeding them dog food?
Yeah.
I'm Fancy Feast. I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter, I win anyway.
Mine was Roofies.
I went racism.
Like,
Oh, better get that 10th card.
Alternative medicine is now embracing the curative powers of what? Straight away. I don't play this. Doesn't matter anyway. Alrighty. Alternative medicine is now embracing the curative powers of passing a kidney stone.
Oh, you do need to pass it before you feel better.
Raping and pillaging. Guys are the worst. Friendly fire.
So, sorry, is that I shoot you, I feel better, or I shoot you, you feel better?
We shoot each other, he feels better. And the hustle. I'm gonna
Raping and pillaging. Yes!
That's just terrible.
I picked it up right after the old people's question. I was thinking I should have played it then.
there we go. Twofer.
Ooh, a twofer. And the Academy Award goes to.
Award goes.
So the first one on the bottom, because it'll get flipped up to the top, right?
Alrighty. The bottom is first. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Because then it gets flipped over, it'll be at the. Let's play game. Switchy round, switchy round, switchy round. I have no idea who's or whose, so am ready to go? The Academy Award for oops, it is pterodactyl eggs goes to flightless birds. And the Academy Award for a subscription to Men's Fitness goes to a Keanu Reeves. The Academy Award for capturing Newt Gingrich and forcing him to dance in a monkey suit goes to Natural Selection. I'm not quite sure how to interpret that one. The Academy Award of the for the Triple K, well, KKK, goes to The Folly of Man.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Drop.
I'm one card short.
When I am a billionaire, I will erect a 50-foot statue to commemorate blank.
Why?
two potential answers for that one. I hope I picked the right one. Nah, this one wouldn't have worked for that one.
Okay. When I am a billionaire, I shall erect a wooden statue to commemorate third base, leprosy, Shaquille O'Neal's acting career, or my relationships.
My relationship status. Well, third base could be kind of the issue of relationship status.
No.
Damn.
Damn it!
Almost had my relationship status in there.
Oh yeah, burn hand. If you've got any cards in your hand that you want to get rid of and just trade off, select your cards, throw them in the center, pick up the amount.
So, Crow, you got a bad hand at the moment.
Blank, that's how I want to die.
I'm going to go this one. Oh, nope, this one. Wait, did I actually pick up? 6, 7, 8. Yes, I must have picked up because I've only got 9. Now I got 2. Oh.
I'm waiting for...
Yes, this one would work. You want a knife one?
Sorry, I played it early.
Getting drunk on mouthwash, that's how I want to die. Incest, that's how I want to die. Raptor attacks, that's how I want to die.
Ah, this, yeah, probably. Probably fell out of my jacket pocket.
And police brutality, that's how I...
I want to die awesome or sexy, so I'm going either raptor attacks or incest. It's sex. It's literally sex. Raptor attacks are just awesome, though. Well,
I'd have to agree with that as well.
I'm-
Police brutality is true.
I'm sticking raptor attacks.
Raptor attacks it.
Yes!
Fuck you! I wanted the black card.
You police brutality. No, not unless you got caught on film. TSA guidelines. Wait a minute. Yes, I did. Now, TSA guidelines now prohibit what on aeroplanes?
Damn it.
Hi, Kenny. What are you doing?
Okay. TSA guidelines. Okay, TSA guidelines now prohibit a murder most foul on airplanes. Lady Gaga is not allowed on the airplanes. The Big Bang is not allowed on the airplanes. Neither are nipple blades. I'm going to get nipple blades.
Nipple blades.
I'm sorry.
Alright. The Smithsonian Museum of Natural History has just opened an interactive exhibit
One word answers are sometimes the best.
Natural history.
Damn it.
Damn.
Alright. The museum has just opened an interactive exhibit on white people. An interactive exhibit on anal beads. An interactive exhibit on fingering.
Yeah.
An interactive exhibit on dead babies.
Oh god, I'm...
Green one makes me cringe so much.
Yep, fingering.
You need a black card.